This video is all about how a cancer coach can help you. Have you or a loved one recently been diagnosed with breast cancer? Are you feeling scared, overwhelmed, confused? I want you to know you're not alone. Most people will feel all of these emotions and more when they hear the words, "I'm sorry, but you have breast cancer." Hello, my name is Marty Clark and I'm a breast cancer coach. Please be sure to stick with me right to the end of the video because I'm going to share something. I've got a special giveaway that will help you. So let's get started. Are you facing a breast cancer diagnosis and feeling scared, maybe terrified, overwhelmed, confused by all that's been said to you by your doctor? If so, please leave me a comment in the section below this video. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you're going through. That was me back in 2004 when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. There's no cancer coaches back then available. Believe me, if there had been, I would have been onto that straight away because I wanted that help. I wanted someone to help me through this. I felt like a blind person going through the dark. I didn't choose to be a breast cancer coach. It kind of chose me. I was a natural therapist when I was going through my own breast cancer journey, and I just knew that there had to be a good way of combining natural therapies with conventional medicine to help a person get through it all and be healthy and thriving on the other side. I learned a lot in my own journey, and I've learned a whole lot since then as well. I've been taking loads of courses, and of course, there's nothing like that on-the-job training, right, while you're going through it yourself. And I suddenly found myself helping others going through it too, and it's my passion now, and I absolutely love taking somebody by the hand and getting them out of that place of fear and into a place where they are feeling empowered and thriving. So, contacting a cancer coach is probably the last thing on your already overburdened mind. Between the shock of being diagnosed and trying to learn all of the new medical jargon, it can be pretty overwhelming, right? To make matters worse are the anxiety over your treatment options, the possible side effects of those treatments, and, well, let's be honest, wondering whether cancer is even survivable. It is. So this is why I do what I do. It's really hard to make informed decisions when you're in a state of fear and confusion. It can be paralyzing. There are 6 important ways I can help you get through the cancer minefield, no matter where in the journey you are, at the very beginning, right smack in the middle, or as a survivor and wondering if you are doing enough to keep yourself well. So let's get started with those numbers, 1 through 6. Number 1, I can help you with that shock of diagnosis. There's nothing quite like it, is there? Nothing worse than hearing those words, "You do have breast cancer, I'm sorry." If your mind is spinning out of control with anxiety, worry, stress, and fear, I can help you with that. These feelings are all understandable, but it's not good to dwell here for long because it can impede your healing progress. I'm well practiced in helping you to understand your diagnosis because, let's face it, sometimes your oncologist, overworked, tired, harassed, they don't have the time to do this properly often. So I can help you understand the treatments that have been recommended for you and explain why each treatment is being recommended. I can help to dispel your fear and empower you to make educated decisions about those treatments. When the worries, fears, and concerns are pressing down on you, sometimes knowing someone that is out there to answer your questions and guide you is worth its weight in gold. That's what I love. Number 2, I can save you time and effort on research. Let's face it, if you're like most new cancer patients, once the initial shock of the diagnosis wears off, you run to the internet and you are there for hours upon hours, doing research on every aspect of the type of cancer you have and the treatments that are recommended, the side effects, and whether or not there are alternatives and whether those alternatives really work. But here's the thing, spending hours and days and weeks doing this, it's not only is it exhausting, but it's not in your best interest. And there are 3 reasons why I say this. 1, spending hours on the computer eats away at your precious reserves of energy and will not help you heal. Your time could be better utilized doing some very key things that will help you to begin to heal, such as stress reduction, nutrition improvement, some exercise, and some key supplements. Secondly, you will come across conflicting information that will have you feeling confused and frustrated and wondering which is right and not knowing which way to turn. Because of my many years of experience with breast cancer, I can help you get to the truth of the matter. Thirdly, and this is a big one, I see this happening all the time with too much internet research. You invariably come upon an online chat forum where people are discussing their own journeys with cancer. And while this may seem helpful, and it sometimes can be, it can also trigger more anxiety, as you will always come across someone whose journey is not going so well. And it can quite literally trigger you and scare the bejeebers out of you. So I'll be there to remind you that every single person with cancer is an individual, and someone else's journey does not necessarily need to be yours. Right, now, back to the other list that we were going through. Number 3. I just want to say one more thing. While doing some research can certainly be helpful, having your cancer coach doing the bulk of it frees up hours of time and energy for you, and that's really important. So back to that numbered list. Number 3, I can help you to learn new coping skills. And that's important too. There are many science-backed methods that I can teach you that will help you to cope with anxiety and fear and not knowing what the future may hold. I'll be there to support you and monitor how you're doing, emotionally especially, because mindset is everything when you're going through a cancer journey and any scary health issues, really. So I'll teach you how to relax and effectively deal with everything you're going through so that you can get yourself into a more healing trajectory. Number 4, I can help you formulate a healing plan. That's super important. Like a map, a road map. I'll get a health history from you, including your diet, your supplements, medications, and other lifestyle factors, and including the treatments you're having and are considering. I will look to see what may be missing from your current plan or things that need to be altered, and I will create a customized healing plan for you personally. I will also answer all of your burning issues, because every person has different questions that are, like I say, they're burning issues, things that they really, really want to know, and it helps them to understand that, there are answers to the questions. And if there aren't any answers to the questions, I'll tell you that too. So just as each person is totally unique and different, your healing plan will also be different from anyone else's. Each person is treated holistically because you're not just a collection of rogue cells. You will have a workable plan of good things you can easily implement that will make a huge difference to your health. Number 5, I can help you cope with cancer treatments and side effects. If you have chosen to have conventional therapies such as chemotherapy, radiation, and/or hormonal therapies, I can help you by recommending some tried and true complementary therapies that will help you get through all these treatments so much better. Whether you're having problems with mouth sores, nausea, indigestion, constipation, radiation burns, insomnia, hot flashes, non-existent energy, whatever it is, I can help. Why suffer if you don't have to? And number 6, I can help you learn how to make your body unhealthy terrain for future cancer development. Keeping it away is just as important as learning how to heal from it. So I am there to help educate you as to specific nutritional, herbal, and what I like to call lifestyle tweaks that can be utilized to help prevent recurrence of the disease. As I said, I'm always reading the latest research, taking courses, and paying attention to the latest cancer conferences in order to keep myself well informed about which things make the biggest difference. You know, you have to do that. You have to constantly educate yourself. So I'm continuously in the trenches working with breast cancer patients, and I have lots of experience with patients who have benefited from particular treatments or nutritional therapies. I know which natural therapies work best and which ones are not as reliable, so I can also help you to save time, effort, and money. And my job is not over when your treatments end. The 5 years post-treatment are among the most important, because that's generally when a recurrence will happen, if it's going to happen. That means, yes, you do need to be proactive and look after yourself with some very particular therapies, and I can help you to stay on track with this. So there you have it. Those are my 6 major deals. What excites me most about all of this is that when you are using my services, you are empowered with a huge amount of information and help that you may not otherwise have encountered. And in my experience, empowered patients live longer and fare much better than those who simply follow their doctor's orders. So to sum up, you've just learned that there are 6 ways I can help you as your cancer coach. Number 1, I can assist you through the shock of that diagnosis. Number 2, I can save you time and effort during doing research. Number 3, I can help you learn new coping skills. Number 4, I can help you formulate a powerful healing plan. Number 5, I can help you cope with treatments and side effects and offer remedies for those side effects, including ways to avoid the damaging effects of the treatments. And number 6, I can help you learn how to make your body unhealthy terrain for future cancer development. So I hope that has been enlightening and that you found that helpful. And if you want to contact me, the link to my coaching services page of my website is just below this video. You'll see that I offer several different types of coaching and what the associated costs for those are. And thanks for staying with me right to the end of the video. I promised you something special if you stayed to the end. So what that is, a copy of my free ebook, 21 Crucial Things to Do When You Have a Breast Cancer Diagnosis. It's yours free when you sign up for my newsletters, and the link to do that is just below in the description section for this video. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you found it helpful. It's my honor to walk beside you in your healing journey.